Okay, we're going to be starting on the first repair of the season, so I want to tackle something simple. So I'm going to tackle rebuilding this hatch locker, which has a hinge on it, and you can see that being so close to the paddle wheel, which you need to remove time to time to clean it, salt water gets in the boat and causes some corrosion. So I'm going to take the hinges off and soak them, and hopefully that'll free them up. I did that same thing on the doors here. I rebuilt these as well, and they work beautifully. Got a nice patina because they're bronze. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to take the hinges off and take them down to the workbench and start soaking them, and let it soak for a while, and then free them up, and then put them back. Pretty simple, but I want to start off with a very simple job as my first job. Okay, I got all the hinges off of the locker doors, and as you can see, they're crazy stiff. So what I'm going to do first, before lubricating them, I'm actually going to give them a bath. So I have a bath of citric acid. You can also use vinegar. I'm just going to put them in there to basically just give them a cleaning. And once they are done cleaning, I'll probably come back tomorrow, and then we will put the screws in. What the hell? So let them go in there. You can actually see it bubbling, so you can actually see it is working. So this is just citric acid in a powder, and it only really works well if you have hot water. So I get hot water out of my coffee machine, and so I'll let that simmer for a day, and then I'll come back tomorrow, and then we will exercise them and lubricate them. And if they're really bad, we'll let them sit in a bath of oil till they get loose. And that's about it for now, and we will be back. Thank you very much. Okay, it's only been an hour or two soaking, and we can see that the hinges are in dramatically better shape. So I'm actually going to take them out of the bath now, and I will soak them in some oil. I'll probably use PB Blaster since it's right here. I'll let it soak at least overnight. I could maybe even go a week. We'll see. But the hinges are dramatically better. So we'll do that. And the screws are still here, and they got nice and clean too. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Put them in here. And just spray them down. Gonna exercise them to get the oil into the hinge itself. These will be like new again. And then I'll just take the screws out of the bath and let those dry. So we'll let that soak. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll see if I need to let them soak even longer in the oil. But you can see how the citric acid is a pretty good cleaner for a lot of metals. So you can see how dirty the water got. So that's about it on this, and I will be back later. Welcome back. It's been a few days soaking, so let's see how they're doing. That feels excellent. Still not as loose as the others, but Honestly, I don't think it's going to get much better, but considering how stiff they were, I'm not going to complain too much. I can feel a little bit of binding, but again, not terrible. I'm going to run with them, so swipe them down, and then I will put them on the boat. So they're cleaned up really nice and flexible. So I'm not going to bore you with this. I will see you on the boat. Okay, we're back. I just put the door on the port side locker, and I didn't bother filming screwing it on, so I guess most people understand how screws work, so it's all set. So let's give it a shot. One finger, able to close it, latch it, unlatch it, and let gravity take it down, and we're done. So I'd call that a success. I will do the port side locker in a moment off camera. So that kind of concludes this video. Real short topic, but it's one of the tasks that you have to do when you have a boat. You never know what you're going to come up against, so that's the point of these videos, is to show you a day in the life of taking care of a boat in the off season. So don't forget to like and subscribe and comment if you have any questions. Thank you very much.